Right now, Madison police are looking for anyone who may have witnessed a deadly crash and fire. Also, voters in Georgia head back to the polls to decide who will represent them in the U.S. Senate. This is News 3 Now at noon. Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. We begin with an update to a deadly shooting at a Madison gas station from last year. One of the men charged in the incident is pleading guilty. On July 5th, Keshawn Davis Williams was shot while waiting in his car at a gas station in the 4500 block of Verona Road. He was pronounced dead at a hospital. 25-year-old Avian Little is charged with first-degree reckless homicide as a party to a crime. The court accepted his plea and his bail was revoked. Little's trial is scheduled to begin next week. The other man accused in the case, 27-year-old Christopher Somerset Jr., is charged with first-degree intentional homicide. His trial is set to begin next week. Madison police are looking for anyone who might have witnessed a car crash Sunday night that left one person dead. Officers were sent to the intersection of Pleasant View Road and Flagstone Drive around 1 a.m. They arrived to find the vehicle on fire with a person dead inside. Investigators determined it hit a light fixture and utility pole. Police have not provided any information about the victim's identity. They have released photos of these two vehicles who may have witnessed the crash around 11 p.m. Sunday night. They're asking anyone with information to give them a call. Let's head to the Weather Center now. Meteorologist Greg Barnhart has a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Some big flakes out there this morning.
Yeah, this is a snow everyone likes because it's light, comes down. It doesn't cause a road impact because the temperatures are still fairly warm at the surface. So that's what we're seeing right now on the radar. You can see that band is pushing east. We're starting to see kind of a transition to rain too farther east areas. If we zoom in, you can see the temperatures right there. The radar is starting to pick up east of Janesville. That is transitioning to rain. I think more areas will see that, but we might see some grassy surfaces with some accumulation, maybe up to a ½ inch. Future track shows that transition occurring through this afternoon. It should taper off this evening. Once again, roads really are going to be wet is the main story through this afternoon and evening. Will finally dry out. We do have some potential for some patchy fog tomorrow just with all the moisture. Something to keep an eye on when you go in tomorrow's morning's commute. Other than that, we shouldn't see snow. Temperatures, like I said, upper 30s near 40. We'll start cooling back off this evening. But overnight, once again, we'll probably just get down in the mid-20s, so not any concern. That is the thing that we're looking at right now. We do have a bigger event coming up, and that is the alert day we do have for a system coming Thursday night and Friday. The biggest story on this is going to be travel issues Friday morning. 1 to 4 inches, that could change. I think better shot north and west of Madison. But the main issue that morning is going to be road issues. So that's why we do have the alert day, and we'll keep you updated, and I'll provide further details as we later in the broadcast exactly what we expect and maybe another system on the way next weekend, too.
All right, Greg, we'll see you then. Thank you. We're taking a live look now at the State Capitol Rotunda, where Governor Evers is hosting the annual holiday tree lighting ceremony. The governor is joined by Lieutenant Governor-elect Sarah Rodriguez, along with musical guests, Wisconsin students, and families to celebrate the holiday season. This year's tree theme is Wisconsin Waters. Well, the polls are back open in Georgia today as voters will decide who will represent the Peach State in the U.S. Senate. The runoff race comes down to Republican and former football player Herschel Walker and the Democratic incumbent Senator Raphael Warnock. Nearly 2 million Georgians have already cast their ballots during early voting, but both sides say they need a strong turnout today in order to ensure victory.
I feel like things are a toss-up these days. What things you expect would be in the bag, you're not sure, it could go either way.
The balance of power in the Senate is already set with Democrats in control, but this race will still impact what each party will be able to do in the Senate. The director of the FBI is doubling down on his concerns surrounding the popular social media platform TikTok, saying it poses a serious threat to U.S. national security. While speaking at the University of Michigan, FBI Director Christopher Wray said the video sharing app, which is owned by Chinese company ByteDance, is collecting data from U.S. users for spying purposes and could gain access to your device through software. Political risk consultant Ian Brennan says the U.S. will likely take a more cautious approach and says he doesn't expect the U.S. government to suddenly ban TikTok nationally.
The U.S. wants to go after issues that are of direct national security concern to the United States, like advanced semiconductors used by the military-industrial complex in China.
Last month, the FCC commissioner also calls for a nationwide TikTok ban, and earlier this year urged Apple and Google to remove it from their app stores. Last week, South Dakota's governor banned state employees from using the app on government devices. An oversight board funded by Facebook's parent company Meta just completed a year-long review of the social media giant's content moderation process for VIP users. The cross-check system drew criticism last year after the Wall Street Journal reported accounts for high-profile people like celebrities and politicians were shielded from the usual Facebook standards. In some cases, that meant content that violated policies were posted by these individuals without being removed while the material in question was being investigated. The Oversight Board said Meta needs to be more open about the requirements of who can get into it. Take a quick look in your fridge before you pack your next lunch. We have a recall to tell you about. Kraft Heinz Foods Company is recalling about 2,400 pounds of its ready-to-eat Oscar Mayer ham and cheese loaf. The U.S. Department of Agriculture says the products may have been cross-contaminated with under-processed material. There's no word on any illnesses related to the recall. Consumers should return the loaves for a refund or throw them out. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Why Nike is dropping Brooklyn Nets star Kyrie Irving, plus PepsiCo is eliminating hundreds of jobs. Details coming up in the Money Watch report.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
Nothing beats a great night's sleep on a new Tempur-Pedic mattress from Steinhoffels. Tempur-Pedic mattresses are designed to make aches and pains a thing of the past by relieving pressure points and supporting you as no other mattress can. Right now, you can save up to $500 and get $300 Steinhoffels cash on Tempur-Pedic adjustable base sets. With Steinhoffels' special 72-month financing, your mattress just got more affordable. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
The insurance company wants to give you a tiny check for an injury that cost you plenty. Are they playing games with your future? You do not deserve to be taken advantage of. Put a powerful law firm on your side, one the insurance companies have dealt with before.
I called Hupy and Abraham.
Not only did they get me what I deserved, they got me a lot more.
When you're injured, demand every dollar. Tell the insurance company you mean business. Call 800-800-5678. Hupy and Abraham, right now.
Habitat for Humanity of Dane County continues to help hardworking families attain home ownership. Habitat's financial coaching prepares families to buy and mortgage their own home, creating a brighter economic future for themselves and the community. Please donate or volunteer today.
Clean, safe, fun. I was hoping daytime care for Mom would be like that. Oh, Grace's new center is so nice. Now, caring for Mom is so much easier.
It's easier to manage my chemo side effects since a Grace Supportive Care came to see me. It was a Grace, but it wasn't hospice.
When you're ready for hospice, you want a Grace. They helped make my dad's last weeks comfortable, calm. It was beautiful.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
This holiday season at the Century House. Give $50 or more to charity and get $200 off any stressless recliner with power, any stressless recliner and ottoman, or any stressless office chair. Or get $200 off each stressless sofa seat or $400 off all stressless Mayfair recliners and ottomans in all Paloma leather colors. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
Nike is officially cutting ties with Brooklyn Nets star Kyrie Irving after announcing a few weeks ago it wouldn't be releasing the latest Kyrie 8 sneaker. The move follows Irving's suspension last month for posting a link to a documentary with anti-Semitic material. Irving's agent called the decision mutual. The deal between the two was set to expire the end of next year. PepsiCo is reportedly planning to eliminate hundreds of corporate jobs in North America, mostly affecting its beverage unit. According to the Wall Street Journal, the cuts will affect workers in Illinois, Texas, and New York. Employees were sent a memo saying the move is intended to, quote, simplify the organization so PepsiCo can operate more efficiently. And more than 24 Taylor Swift fans plan to sue Ticketmaster after site crashes that left them unable to purchase tickets to her upcoming tour. They claim Ticketmaster, quote, purposely misled pre-sale ticket buyers when it could not satisfy ticket demand. Ticketmaster has denied accusations of anti-competitive practices, but has yet to issue a response to the suit. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Dan Lieberman.
Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrial is down 314 points. The NASDAQ off 189. The S&P 500 down almost 51. Next at noon, Pam has today's egg prices. Greg has the latest forecast. And then today on Live at 4, we stop by Jensen Tree Farm in Verona to see how local families are keeping up with the tradition of cutting down their own Christmas tree. That's coming up today at 4.
Home for the holidays at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Add color and cheer to your home this holiday season with stylish seasonal decor during our holiday sale. Let us brighten your room with unique accessories and great savings during the holiday sale going on now at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
This is Connie Ryan of Ryan Funeral Homes. While things have changed, it's still necessary for families to stay connected. And when it comes to the loss of a loved one, it's important to process and grieve and honor your loved one in a way that keeps everyone safe. We're doing this through intimate services and private virtual streaming so your family can be part of the service no matter where they are. Ryan Funeral Homes are here with your safety in mind and compassionate care in your time of need.
Enjoy a stress-free buying experience at Bergstrom Chevrolet. Shop from the largest selection of Chevy trucks and SUVs in Wisconsin, all with Bergstrom's negotiation-free upfront pricing, including our exclusive 7-day lowest price protection guarantee and 7-day money-back guarantee. Choose a vehicle that's in stock, reserve one that's on the way, or order one just the way you want it, and never pay more than MSRP. Buy with confidence and complete peace of mind from Wisconsin's largest Chevy dealer. Find new roads in a new Chevrolet. Stop in or shop and purchase at BergstromChevrolet.com.
You can get your smile back today. At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we make high-quality tooth replacement affordable for everyone. So whether it's a single tooth, full dentures, or life-changing dental implants, we have an experienced dentist who can help you go ahead and smile. Click or call to schedule your new smile consultation today.
Go ahead and smile.
Dress up your home for the holidays at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Add color and cheer to your home this holiday season with stylish seasonal decor during our holiday sale. Let us brighten your room with unique accessories and great savings during the holiday sale going on now at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
We've got an icon on the Jennifer Hudson Show. It's the incredible Billy Porter. Then Haley Lou Richardson from the White Lotus. And Mama Hud's holiday giveaways are almost here.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3.
Tomorrow, say cheers to food and drink deals right here in the 608.
Josh Breider shows you a way to score great bargains and support local businesses.
And will the sun make an appearance? And what about that snow come Friday morning? Tune in tomorrow from 4:30 to 7.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Let's check in now with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report as the snow keeps falling.
Yep, pretty snowflakes out there. Very pretty. I'll give them that. Now, when I have to drive on them, not so pretty. But for right now, from behind a window pane, they look really nice. Yesterday, the Wisconsin Farm Bureau Federation wrapped up their annual meeting up in Wisconsin Dells with their business adoption on different platform topics that they want to see policy developed on. A lot of the items that we talked with Dave Daniels from Union Grove about, he's the vice president of the Wisconsin Farm Bureau Federation. A lot of them are repeaters as far as priorities for farmers, taking a look at things like transportation issues, especially on our local rural roads. But they also focused in on areas like education and trying to make sure that there's always support out there for post-high school education opportunities and continuing to try to grow the next generation of folks that are involved in agriculture. That includes their concern about the future direction of what's happening with the Farm and Industry Short Course program. They still want to make sure that it's an in-person experience for those folks that can't afford to spend a year or more away from the farm trying trying to work on their education from an industry short course, a very unique way to allow them shorter spurts of that curriculum. They also want to make sure that they're addressing some of the concerns they've got over university extension across the state of Wisconsin. They believe that many of our extension specialists are stretched over too much geography, and they want to see that change. So that's just a couple of the items that came out of the conversations yesterday. They also stand in support of the ambulance and rural emergency responders that are out there, trying to make sure they can do whatever possible to not only recruit those folks that in many cases are volunteers, but also help expand their educational opportunities and, of course, some of the financial support that some communities may be missing. Markets today in Chicago, well, they're trying to regain some of the losses from yesterday. Today in Chicago, barrel cheese dropped 2 3/4 cents to $1.92. 40-pound block cheese was up 3 at $2.11. The double A on butter on a Tuesday also unchanged at $2.90 a pound. So I'm glad the business session in Wisconsin Dells wrapped up yesterday, so I can just watch the snowflakes and not worry about driving on the snowflakes.
Yeah, it's supposed to just be wet roads for a while, but
I'm sure.
We'll see.
I'm sure.
All right, Pam, thank you. Airlines, hotels, and credit cards all offer reward programs where travelers can earn points and use them to travel. Travel site The Points Guy is sharing which programs are better than others. Elise Preston takes a closer look.
Whether you're looking for a flight or booking a room, Brian Kelly and Nikki Kelvin from The Points Guy tell CBS Mornings some brands have better loyalty programs than others. Among airlines, Delta earns the top spot for perks like the ability to use points on partner airlines, miles that never expire, and free ticket changes on most domestic flights.
Most airlines might give you a voucher when you wanted to cancel during the pandemic. Delta went a step further. In so many cases, they'd actually give you your money back.
Marriott Bonvoy is the top choice for hotel loyalty programs, and selection is a major reason why. The company offers 30 different brands with locations all over the world.
They have everything from the really fun, smaller brands to the big, swanky ones.
The Points Guy says people looking to earn travel rewards on their credit card should go with the Chase Sapphire Preferred Card. Users can earn extra points when paying for travel or dining, and there are extra protections.
Chase actually has flight delay and cancellation coverage. So as long as you use that Sapphire card to pay for your flight, even if the airline doesn't cover your hotel if you get stranded, your credit card will.
Brian Kelly says that could come in handy during the upcoming holiday travel rush, which is always unpredictable. Elise Preston, CBS News, New York.
All right. How long is this snow supposed to last? Greg has the details over in the Weather Center.
Well, this one won't last too long. Just today, maybe more rain as we get towards the evening. So really look at your travel plans, just the mix today. Like I said, wet roads is the main issue. Maybe a little grassy surfaces will have some accumulation. Some fog potential for tomorrow morning just because of the moisture. Also, that potential exists maybe Wednesday morning. But then all eyes are going to turn really on to Thursday because we have that system coming where it could bring some accumulating snow, especially Friday, maybe even refreezing possibilities for Friday. That could go into Saturday, too. So keep an eye on that. That's why we do have an alert day for that reason right now. Really, the pattern is been northwest, but we're going to see a switch here towards Thursday because it's going to come up from the southwest. You can already start to see that system out west digging south, and then our flow comes up, passes through. Then we're going to see once again another one too. The good news with all this, we don't have a lot of cold air. It's pretty fast moving systems, so we don't get that cold once it passes. That's the positive. Here today we're going to see that push eastward this evening. Once again, we'll have less clouds tonight. Could see that fog potential later on tonight. Tomorrow looks better for at least sun. Should see more sun in the afternoon before we have that system come Thursday. See the north wind, there's a one little weak system to the north that should pass through, not a big deal up there. And then towards the tail end of it, you'll start seeing the clouds come up. That's the one that's coming up from the south, and that's the one that we're going to watch more closely. More, like I said, Thursday, late Thursday or Thursday afternoon. This gives you a better idea. The rain-snow line is going to be iffy on certain areas, but I think we will transition a lot of areas once we get past 3 or 4 that we're going to see more rain than snow. It'll start tracking more further east. Exit Madison probably 5 to 6 this afternoon or this evening. Wet roads, and then we'll see some dry conditions further on. You see temperatures won't fall off too much. Less clouds overall tonight, more tomorrow, but then by tomorrow afternoon we actually have pretty nice conditions. You'll see temperatures then rising back up into the upper 30s, low 40s. with more sun. Definitely the best day of the week coming up. Rainfall with this next system, it looks like it's still gauging northeast Iowa, southwest Wisconsin as the best opportunity for rain. You see it kind of X out Saturday. How much snow? That's the big question right now. But this gives you an idea where I think the best probability is basically northwest of Madison stretching down to northeast Iowa, 1 to 4 in that area. You could see isolated more areas with that, but that could shift. But I think that's the best possibility as you get further towards northern Illinois. Probably more rain with this system because the transition will not happen late. Obviously, this could change as we get further on to the event. As we get closer to it, we'll update you on that, but that's why we do have the alert day, because roads do look kind of messy, regardless if we get a lot of snow or not. The temperatures dropping Friday. Once we get past Friday, decent Saturday, Sunday okay, and then we have a wet and windy system coming maybe Monday, Tuesday, and that looks more, at least initially, warm. And then we could see some accumulating snow with that one too. But we'll have an update on that as once we get past this first one. But something to keep in mind as we go to Thursday night and Friday morning that we could have some road issues come Friday.
All right, busy time.
It is.
All right, thanks, Ray. Howard's in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen now, and he has a recipe for something he says will keep you warm all winter long.
As the weather starts to cool down, we start craving anything that's cozy and comforting. Now, I'm not going to teach you how to knit a sweater, but I do have a recipe that'll warm you up from the inside out. It's a classic one-pot split pea soup that's always welcoming. We start by adding some dried split peas to a soup pot filled with water. Now, if you're not familiar with cooking dried peas, this is a great way to get started. They're economical, and as they cook, they naturally thicken up the soup. To this, we throw in some ham that we chopped. This will add some smokiness. Now, we add some potatoes, chopped onions, carrots, and celery. And for the part that gives this its richness, we add in some chicken bouillon or chicken base, along with a bit of black pepper. All that's left to do now is let it simmer for about an hour or so. 1 spoonful is all it takes for those warm and cozy feelings to set in. Serve it up with a side of crusty bread for Dunkin'. That way you'll get every last drop. To get the recipe for our classic split pea soup, all you have to do is visit our website. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a cozy and comforting way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Next at noon, 'tis the season of entertaining. Angie Edge from Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin shows us how to make the perfect charcuterie board for your next holiday party. Stay with us.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Power Swabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to Power Swabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. Power Swabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth that's darker than the rest, Power Swabs can target that area using swab precision.
My favorite thing about the Power Swabs is that I was actually able to take the swab and really get through some of those areas that are kind of like untreated. I felt like I can immediately see the results, and I'm like, oh, I'm definitely starting to see the shades getting brighter and brighter, or whiter and whiter.
If you have yellowing between your teeth, if you have coffee or tea stains near your gum line, just snap, swab, and smile. And in each 5-minute application, you'll see whiter teeth. So stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays and start using the Power Swabs 5-minute solution.
After just 7 days, the results were awesome. Power Swabs was easy to use every day, and each day I could see it better and better, and from beginning to end, it's definitely whiter. They look clean, they feel clean. and people have made comments about it, which is nice.
Call for your 5-minute solution to whiter teeth. This holiday season, order Power Swabs and receive up to 40% off, and as an added bonus, get a free Power Swabs Quick Stick pen with your order. The Quick Stick pen is your on-the-go solution to help prevent stains from adhering to your teeth after drinking coffee, tea, or even after smoking. And in addition to saving up to 40% on your purchase and your free Quick Stick pen, get free shipping by ordering now. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
Experience does count. When you're shopping for new furniture, a mattress set, or flooring, come to the experts at McGann Furniture and Flooring in Baraboo. Our experienced staff is well trained in home decorating and will answer all your questions so you can buy with confidence. You'll find big city selection and an enjoyable shopping experience. And remember, we don't raise prices only to lower them later for a sale. Come see the difference experience can make at McGann Furniture and Flooring, downtown Baraboo.
Welcome back. Angie Edge from the Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin is here now, and she's ready to party.
Yeah, happy holidays.
Happy holidays. We got some great boards here.
Yeah, and when it comes to Wisconsin cheese for the holidays, the more the merrier. That's our campaign that's happening nationwide. So you'll see our More the Merrier campaign. We also have a lot of great recipes on our website, really showing consumers how to put cheese boards together and how to incorporate more Wisconsin cheese.
Cheese boards are so popular right now.
So popular, and you know there's no right or wrong. You can just have a lot of fun. So this is called the Perfect Charcuterie Board. The recipe's on our website, but it incorporates lots of Wisconsin favorites. So it has a favorite Wisconsin Gouda, Big Ed's Gouda, that you can see down here from Saxon's Creamery. It also has a Sartori Parmesan cheese. It has a Roth Buttermilk Blue, and then also the Pleasant Ridge Reserve, which is a big winner here in Wisconsin. So you can choose your favorite types of cheeses. We kind of anchored them at all four corners of the board, and then you can have fun by filling in with lots of accompaniments, a lot of colors. There's pickles, there's pickled beans and carrots and grapes and pears, and
there's no rules.
Really you want to just get a lot of color on your board, a lot of variety, a lot of texture, and the key is always making sure you have a lot of cheese and making sure that you have that proudly Wisconsin seal from Wisconsin. So
the more the merrier.
The more the merrier is what they say. This is another recipe that's on our website for the holiday season. It's a homemade fig jam that incorporates a Wisconsin blue cheese, and you can layer it together. You can almost put it on your cheese board or serve it separately. But another fun way, it seems like grazing and appetizers are super popular instead of sitting down for a big meal. So I also want to mention on this side, we have over 40 companies that have gift baskets on our website. So if you're still looking for those last minute holiday gifts, it gives you an opportunity to buy direct from the makers.
Things like what?
Things like, this is the Buchholzer Brothers down in Monroe. It has 5 or 6 different types of cheeses, but almost every single company that we're featuring today has their own gift basket available. So you can find a link to all of those.
And they'll ship them right to your door?
They'll ship them right to your door. So,
Easy
and there's
shopping.
still time before Christmas.
Plenty of time. It's not that, we got, what, 3 weeks yet?
Yeah, but you know, there's a lot of people you're not sure what to buy them, and a gift of Wisconsin cheese or a cheese board is really the perfect thing.
And how many different cheeses are made in Wisconsin?
So we make over 600 different varieties, types, and styles, and a lot of them are award winners. They may come from 3rd and 4th generation cheesemakers. We just continue to be so proud of our makers, and it's a great way to support local also this holiday season and support your Wisconsin dairy farmers.
And what are the 4 cheeses you have on here?
So we have the Buttermilk Blue that's made locally, and then we have the Big Ed's Gouda, and then we have the Sartori Parmesan, and then we also have the Pleasant Ridge Reserve.
All great cheeses.
All great.
There's
so many. You can't go wrong.
So many great cheesemakers in Wisconsin.
Amazing cheesemakers, master cheesemakers, and really world-renowned cheesemakers that have won so many awards.
WisconsinCheese.com. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas. See you next year.
Yes.
All right, Ange, thank you.
Thank you.
Here's Greg with one final check of the forecast.
Yeah, we still got snow this afternoon. You'll see that it will taper off about 5 or 6 this afternoon, and then dry conditions overnight. Maybe some fog. There's your line of rain or snow. Starting to transition to more snow as you get closer to Janesville and east. I think most areas will transition to snow. Once again, just wet roads. We're not expecting any really snow accumulation on the roads, maybe grassy surfaces. And then obviously our attention begins to go towards Thursday night, but we should have a pleasant day tomorrow with low 40s, upper 30s. We have an alert day for Friday for that snow that should be coming in. We could see some impacts come Friday morning.
All right, Greg, thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.